Hello everyone, this is Kamran Ali and welcome back to our channel Tech with Kamii. Today we are embarking on a comprehensive journey into the world of web development. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced developer, join us as we explore the intricacies of web building websites from scratch, covering everything from front-end design to back-end programming. Let's dive in. What is web development? Web development refers to the process of building and maintaining websites and web applications. It involves a combination of programming languages, frameworks, and tools to create functional and visual appealing experience. Front end versus back end. 1 minute. Front-end development focuses on the client side of a website, including the user interface and user experience. It involves writing code in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript to create visual appealing and interactive web pages. Backend development deals with the server side of website, handling tasks such as data processing, authentication, and database interactions. It often involves programming languages like JavaScript, Node.js, Python, Ruby, and frameworks like Django, Flask, and Ruby on Rails. Front-end development (HTML) building the structure of web. HTML (Hypertext Markup Language) is a standard markup language for creating web pages and defining their structure and content. It consists of elements like headings, paragraphs, links, images, and lists organized into a hierarchical structure using tags like div, p, h1 to h6, anchor tag, image, ul, and li. CSS styling and designing web pages. CSS cascading style sheets is used to style and design the appearance of HTML elements on a web page. It allows developers to specify properties like colors, fonts, spacing, layout, and responsive using selectors, declarations, and values. JavaScript adding interaction and functionality. JavaScript is a programming language used to add interactivity and functionality to web pages. It allows developers to manipulate to document object model (DOM), handle events, perform asynchronous tasks, and communicate with servers using AJAX, that is asynchronous JavaScript and XML. Front-end frameworks and libraries. Front-end frameworks like React, Angular, and Vue.js provide pre-built components, routing statements, and state management and other features to streamline front-end development. They allow developers to build complex user interfaces more efficient and maintainability by promoting component-based architecture and modular code. Bootstrap responsive web design made easy. Bootstrap is a popular CSS framework that provides predefined components and utilities for building responsive and mobile first websites. It offers a grid system, typography, forms, buttons, navigations, and bars, and other UI components, making it easier to create visually appealing and responsive web designs. Now we are moving the second part of this web development, that is backend development. Backend development technologies handle server-side logic, database operations, and API integrations for web applications. Common backend technologies include Node.js, Python with frameworks like Django and Flask, Ruby with Ruby on Rails, and Java with Spring Boot. Server-side language and frameworks. Server-side languages like JavaScript, Node.js, Python, Ruby are used to write backend code that runs on the server. Frameworks like Express.js, Django for Python, Flask for Python, and Ruby on Rails for Ruby provides tools and libraries to streamline backend development and handle common tasks like routing, middleware authentication, and database interactions. Database and data management. Database stores, retrieval, and manage data for web applications. They come in various types, including relational database like MySQL, PostgreSQL, and NoSQL databases like MongoDB and Firebase. Relational database organize data into tables with predefined schemas, while NoSQL database stores data in flexible schema-less format like JSON document. Database Management System (DBMS). DBMS are software applications that interact with database, allowing, allowing developers to perform operations like querying, inserting, updating, and deleting data. Examples of DBMS include MySQL, MongoDB, Firebase, and SQLite. Now, what is full stack development? Full stack development involves working on both the front end and back end components of a web application. Full stack developers are proficient in front end technologies, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, as well as back end technologies, server side languages, back end frameworks, database, and API integrations. Skills and tools for full stack developers. Full stack developers possess a wide range of skills and use various tools for front end and back end development, version control, and deployment. They often work with IDE integration development environments like Visual Studio Code, collaborate using version control systems like Git, and deploy applications to platforms like AWS, Amazon Web Series, Heroku, and Netify. Web development best practices. Performance optimization. Performance optimization technique aim to improve website speed and loading times by minimizing file size, leverage browser caching, optimizing image and assets, and reducing the number of HTTP requests. Security consideration. Web security best practices include using HTTPS encryption, validating user input, protecting against SQL injection and cross-site scripting attacks, and regularly updating software and libraries to patch security vulnerabilities. Stay updated. Web development is an ever-evolving field, and staying updated with the latest trends, technologies, and best practices is essential for continuous learning and growth. So, this was the full introduction to the web development. If you found this video helpful, kindly like this video and share with your friends and subscribe for more videos like this. Allah Hafiz.